Time is fake. There, I said it. Your brain is basically a shady timekeeper with a broken watch and a caffeine addiction. 1 minute you are doom scrolling for what feels like 5 seconds. Suddenly it is 3 a.m. or you are stuck in a meeting that lasts 20 minutes, but feels like a geological era. So what gives? Why does time feel like a rubber band stretching, snapping, and sometimes vanishing altogether? Welcome to Think. Today, we are diving into the bizarre world of time perception, how your brain tells time, why it is so bad at it, and how you can actually hack it. Buckle up, or do not. Let's get one thing straight. Your brain does not have a clock. There are no ticking, no gears, no little guy in there with a stopwatch. Instead, it uses a bunch of different systems to estimate time. The cerebellum, basal ganglia, and prefrontal cortex all pitch in like a dysfunctional family trying to plan a vacation. And they are not always on the same page. Your brain uses something called neural oscillations, basically brainwaves, to keep track of time. Think of them like the beat in a song. When the beat is steady, time feels normal. When it is off, time gets weird. That is why when you are anxious, time speeds up, and when you are bored, it slows to a crawl. And when you are in danger, your brain hits the slow-mo button like it is directing an action movie. Ever notice how childhood summers felt like they lasted forever, but now your weekends vanish faster than your paycheck? That is not nostalgia, it is neuroscience. When you are young, everything is new. Your brain is laying down fresh memories like a scrapbooker on espresso. More memories equals more perceived time. But as you age and fall into routines, your brain stops recording the boring stuff, so time feels like it is flying. It is not that life is shorter, it is just that your brain stopped paying attention. Rude. Here's where it gets juicy. Your emotions hijack your sense of time. Anxiety makes time race. Depression makes it drag. Joy makes it vanish. And fear, that one is wild. In high-stress situations like a car crash or a horror movie jump scare, your brain floods with adrenaline. It starts recording more detail, which makes time feel like it is slowing down. It is not. You are just in Ultra HD mode. Let's talk about the real MVP of time perception, the hippocampus. This little guy is your brain's memory librarian. It timestamps your experiences. But if the librarian is sleepy, drunk, or just not paying attention, your memories get jumbled in. So does your sense of time. Studies show that people with damage to the hippocampus or conditions like Alzheimer's often lose track of time completely. It is like living in a Netflix show with no episode order. Short answer, yes. Long answer, yes, but do not expect superpowers. You can slow down your perception of time by doing new things. Novelty stretches time. That is why vacations feel longer than your regular week. Want to make your weekend feel like a month? Try skydiving, salsa dancing, or just walking into a store you've never been in. Your brain will be like, whoa, better take notes. Meditation also helps. It boosts awareness and regulates those brainwaves. Meanwhile, stimulants like caffeine speed up your internal clock. So if you want time to fly, chug a latte and start cleaning your kitchen. You will be in 2030 before you know it. Here's the twist. Your memory is not a timeline. It is a highlight reel. Your brain does not care about the boring stuff. It only saves the juicy bits. That is why you remember your first kiss, but not what you had for lunch last Tuesday, unless it was tacos. Tacos are memorable, so when you look back, your brain fills in the gaps. It smooths out the timeline, adds a soundtrack, and edits out the awkward pauses. Basically, your brain is a terrible historian but a fantastic filmmaker. Let's get philosophical for a second. If your brain is constructing time, does that mean time is real? Or is it just a hallucination we all agree on? Some scientists think time is just a mental mandala way for your brain to organize events. Others say it is baked into the fabric of the universe. Either way, your experience of time is not objective. It is personal, emotional, and totally unreliable. Knowing how your brain perceives time is not just a fun party trick, it is a life hack. Want to feel like you have more time? Do new things? Want to stop procrastinating? Break tasks into smaller chunks? Want to remember more? Be present. Your brain is not great at time, but it is amazing at adapting. Use that. Here's your cheat sheet. Practice mindfulness. It slows time down. Mix up your routine. Novelty stretches time. Get enough sleep. Tired brains are terrible timekeepers. Limit multitasking. It shatters your sense of flow. And for the love of all things caffeinated, stop checking the clock every 5 minutes. That is not helping. So yeah, time is weird. Your brain is weirder. But now you know the tricks it plays, how it speeds up, slows down, and sometimes just skips entire chunks of your life. You cannot stop time, but you can mess with how you feel it, and that is kind of awesome. Alright, time travelers, before your brain forgets everything you just learned, hit that like button. Drop your weirdest time warp story in the comments. Ever had a dream that felt like a week but lasted 10 minutes? We want to hear it. And if you are into this kind of brain-bending science, check out our next video on the science of memory. Think is not just about videos, it is about making science simple, weird, and kind of fun. So stop scrolling, hit subscribe, and let's keep bending reality together.